Hey everyone, welcome back to Auto Vibes Reviews. Today we've got something fresh and exciting. The 2026 Subaru Forester. Stick around, because by the end of this video you'll know exactly whether this is your next SUV or a skip. And I'll walk you through every detail, from its bold new looks to how it drives, what it costs, and whether it delivers in the real world. Let me hook you with this. Subaru has reimagined the Forester for 2026 and given it a proper off-road sibling, the Wilderness, not just as an add-on trim, but built anew with tougher geometry, better clearance and more aggressive angles. It's not just a facelift, it's a capability upgrade. But is it still a balanced family SUV for daily life? Let's find out. When you first see it, the front of the 2026 Forester strikes you with more presence. The grille is bolder, more upright, with sharper edges and framed by sleek LED headlights that give it a modern, confident stare. The bumper is stronger, with more pronounced cladding and skid plate details, especially on the Wilderness. And the fog lights in the Wilderness version get a hexagonal styling twist with rugged surrounds. Copper or bronze accent touches on that version help it stand out from the standard trims. At the back, Subaru hasn't messed with what works, but it's smarter. The tailgate is broad and functional, with a reshaped rear fascia that includes a more aggressive lower bumper, underbody protection, and distinct skid elements on the Wilderness. The taillights are crisp, modern LED units that mirror the front design. On the Wilderness, the accenting continues. Copper trim, rougher protective elements, and a more rugged look all around. The tailgate may have a hands-free kick sensor in some markets, making daily usability smoother. Slide inside, and the 2026 Forester feels like Subaru finally bridged the gap between rugged utility and thoughtful refinement. The materials are upgraded, the layout is cleaner, and there's more tech in reach. Most trims come standard with an 11.6-inch touchscreen multimedia system, with wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Above that, you get updates in the center console, bigger cup holders, a smartphone slot, and a cleaner arrangement of surfaces. In the Wilderness version, you can opt for a 12.3-inch digital gauge cluster with adventure-themed graphics. Copper accents continue inside, tying the aesthetic theme together. Under the hood, the base and most trims stick with a 2.5-liter flat-4 boxer engine, making around 180 horsepower and 178 lb-ft of torque. That engine is tuned to deliver response at lower RPMs than before, so it feels a bit more eager in city driving. Transmission is Subaru's Lineartronic CVT, and of course it's paired with symmetrical all-wheel drive across the lineup. Subaru also upgraded the global platform, boosting torsional rigidity by about 10%, giving a stiffer, more stable base. But where the 2026 Forester, especially the Wilderness, shines is when things get rough. The Wilderness version now boasts 9.3 inches of ground clearance versus 8.7 on standard Foresters, plus improved approach 23.5 degree, breakover 21 degree, and departure angles 25.5 degree. The CVT gets a shorter final drive ratio to aid off-road low-speed control. X mode, dual mode, now offers snow, dirt, and deep snow mud settings. Subaru also upgraded the transmission cooler to boost towing in Wilderness versions to 3,500 lbs, much higher than the 1,500 lbs on standard trims. There's even a rear differential temperature sensor to protect the drivetrain when you push hard. If you prefer eco-efficiency, Subaru is finally offering a Forester hybrid for 2026. That pairs a 2.5-liter engine, revised with an electric motor, delivering a combined output of roughly 194 horsepower. Somewhat better punch than the gas-only version. Fuel economy estimates hover near 35 mpg city, 34 highway, and you get a huge driving range of around 581 miles per full tank plus battery. It's not a plug-in, just a self-charging hybrid, but it adds efficiency without losing Subaru's AWD heritage. Let's talk pricing. In the US, Subaru lists starting MSRPs for standard trims in the ballpark of $34,835 for the base and $37,550 for the sport trim. The Wilderness is expected to come in around $37,000 plus, though full pricing for all markets may vary. So you're looking from mid-30s upward in dollars. In other markets like Pakistan, local taxes, import, and trim choice will inflate that significantly. But relative to rivals, the Forester aims for competitive value, especially when you factor in the AWD and off-road chops baked in. Before I wrap, here's how I see it. The 2026 Subaru Forester is not a dramatic reinvention, but it's a smart evolution. It tightens up weak spots, leans harder into rugged capability, especially with the new Wilderness version, and makes everyday life more usable with better materials, tech, and thoughtful touches. If your mission is a do-it-all SUV that doesn't compromise between city comfort and weekend trail time, the Forester delivers. Thanks for hanging till the end. If you like this deep dive, hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you won't miss future reviews. Drop in the comments what you think. Is the 2026 Forester compelling enough to tempt you, or are you still leaning elsewhere? I'm looking forward to reading those. Until next time, drive safe and see you soon.